I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm...
Okay. Game number 1 of today. Let's hope I don't get fucking beamed by anyone, you know? I got a good feeling about today's game. Hopefully, we win first try, but honestly, I don't think I've ever booted up a game of Fortnite and just like won instantly, so I don't know the likelihood of that. But I'll take my chances. So recently, 2 pieces of media have been on my mind since I rewatched one and I'm currently reading the other. The first piece of media that's been on my mind recently is Despicable Me, because I recently got a fucking edit of El Macho of all people. And the second piece of media that's been on my mind has been American Psycho, since I just started reading the novel, since I really like the movie. Those 2 things are like very contrasting things to be thinking about, because one of them is about like a psychopathic killer who murders a lot of people, and then the other one is Despicable Me. Rewatching Despicable Me 1, it's actually a pretty good movie. Like, I think I'm of the belief that like the later Despicable Me films get slowly worse and worse as you watch them. Like, I don't think things like the Minions had really like overstayed their welcome in the movie, because like in the first movie, and I would say like apart like the second movie, I think they're actually quite nice in that film. They're pretty funny and they offer a good comedic relief that isn't like from the main characters. They serve their purpose. They're not like overbearing or annoying yet. I do really liked it. Vector is still a fucking peak villain. Dude, if there's one thing I'll always give Despicable Me 1, Vector is a riot, man. He is so funny. Yeah, I still think Despicable Me 1 is a pretty good movie. I rewatched it since I had recently rewatched the second movie, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna watch the first movie again. I don't think I'm gonna go back to the third movie or even watch the fourth one. I have not seen the fourth movies, and I have not heard a soul talk about it, other than people saying like, yeah, it's mid. I do remember the Pharrell Williams song, though. That song was really fucking good. I also remember when a lot of people used to think that it was like a secret Drake diss of all things, since it came out during that thing. Which, you know, if it was true that it was a Drake diss, that would be extremely funny if that was the case. And then there's fucking American Psycho. I'm just gonna talk about the film and like the book from what I've read, separating it from like the whole like sigma male status that the fucking movie accrued online. Because like if you even like watched the movie and paid attention, you're supposed to not like characters like Patrick Bateman, like Patrick Bateman, or any of his friends that he has in that movie, because they're supposed to be unlikable dickheads. That's the whole point. It's supposed to highlight the absurdity of such like a consumerist, Richie lifestyle through, you know, showing Patrick showing Patrick Bateman being like super hyper obsessive with like all the little details in his life. Like with it, like the whole morning routine scene is a perfect scene for that. It's supposed to show just like how stupid and absurd a life like that is. Also, can he fucking get over that without any complications? The movie is really good at that. And I remember when I first watched the movie, I always had a hard time. I don't know if it was a intentional choice. I couldn't figure out like if what Patrick Bateman was doing was like real or not. But obviously he did actually kill those people, at least from what I could tell in the movie. Maybe I'm just like overanalyzing it, but I don't know. When I first watched the movie, I was like, is he actually killing these people, or is he just like imagining it, because thinking he's like that insane? So far in the book, I have not seen Patrick hasn't killed anyone yet, but I will say this: the book seems a lot more crass than the movie. There's a lot more heavy language, like really heavy language in that movie. In the book. Which, you know, I could see that they would have like to tone that down for the movie. I guess I could talk about like the books I've read so far, like, because I've been on a big like reading kick as of late. So I kind of want to talk about like all sorts of types of like books I've been reading. So recently I finished Fahrenheit 451, And that book is extremely good. I thought like the whole conflict of like, Montag being a firefighter who like, like their whole goal is to destroy books and stuff. I thought the whole conflict with him like having books on him as he is an active firefighter was a pretty interesting one. And I really liked how the book ended and stuff. Montag being on the run and shit. Also, while I was still in school, I read 1984 by George Orwell, and that book was extremely good. I really liked its dystopian themes, and honestly, as a big fan of Half-Life, I can definitely tell that like Half-Life 2 absolutely had a lot of cues from 1984. I think even down to the release of the game on like Mac computers, I think that trailer is a reference to 1984, or at least I think a reference to an ad for Apple computers that was a reference to 1984, which, is pretty cool. I can definitely tell there are aspects of 1984 that bled into Half-Life 2, like the whole like Big Brother thing being like Breen in the Citadel and stuff. That was pretty good. I'm going to keep this super brief because I would like to make a video on it, but I don't know if my knowledge and like book critiquing ability is really there to cover it yet. But House of Leaves was another book I read, and honestly, that book has become like my favorite book of all time. It's like so goddamn creative. Mark Z. Danielewski is a damn genius, dude. I don't know how in like the 90s you come up with that shit. Cause like I've been on the hunt ever since I finished that book for more ergodic literature, because ergodic literature is such a cool writing style. I love it. For those who don't know, ergodic literature is a style of literature that has the reader put in more effort than typical. Usually by like having to reread certain pages or even having to move the physical book because of how the text is aligned on the pages. Like say if say there's like a book's normal, but then the text is laid out in a spiral, so you'll have to move the book around to read it. Or like in House of Leaves, the text only takes up some of like the bottom left corner and the rest of the page is blank. I fuck with that style of writing heavily, and I really need to find more books like that. Currently, as of now, House of Leaves is the book that I know the most, and also just any work by Mark Z. Danielewski, like Only Revolutions and The Familiar. I gotta say this. I am surprised at how shockingly loyal, I think I would say, Pharrell Williams is to creating songs for Despicable Me. I mean, I guess I know the one answer as to why. Fucking money. I bet Illumination is like showering him in like that dough. Cause like there's no other reason as to why Pharrell Williams would be coming back to that movie series consistently to create songs. Or like unless he just like really likes the Minions. Which honestly, if that's the case, that'd be really funny. If the only reason Pharrell Williams actually just kept going back to making songs for Despicable Me movies was just because like he just says like, I'm quite fond of Dave the Minion. That would be pretty funny if that was the case. But yeah, I will say the weird exception, like I don't know if Minions 1 had a song made for it. I could be wrong. It probably did. But it's so weird that for Minions 2, they didn't get Pharrell Williams back. They got fucking Yeet of all people to make a song for Despicable, like for The Rise of Gru, which honestly, that was a pretty wild move, and I actually think that may have helped contribute to like partially some of the movie's success, because obviously general audiences fucking love the Minions, so obviously they were gonna go see a new Minions movie. But I think having Yeet as a person in the as like a part of like making the movie, like making his own song for it, I think that actually helped attract a lot of younger people to go see the movie, which, you know, obviously like him being involved, that made a lot of younger people actually go out into the movie and see the film for themselves. So I think having Yeet a part of the marketing for the movie was actually a fucking genius move on their part. Wait, can I actually finally get the fucking robot? Oh my god. I might actually be able to get him. Yes! Here I go! This is so weird to see. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know how this shit works. What the fuck? Dude! Let's fucking go! Ooh, that was sick! That was fucking cool!
Evelyn. Great.
I got lucky. Holy shit. Deku! Deku, get the fuck back here. Bro! Ooh! So, oh, fuck. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Get away, get away, get away! Oh, fuck! No! No! I'm gonna censor that guy's name. That guy doesn't deserve to have his username. No! Fuck you! Holy shit! Now I'm gonna censor his name too. If you are a bitch to me in games, I'm gonna censor your name so no one can see your name. Cause you don't deserve that fucking credit. That's it. I'm gonna defeat the Red Ranger. Where's the Red Ranger? Oh, that's not the Red Ranger, but it is Korra. Damn, Korra got some accuracy on her. Yo! Oh my god, it's the fucking bird! It's the fucking bird! Bro, whenever you encounter a bird... Bird fucking murder! The bird is no longer the word! Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked. You're bad, kid, go home. Uh-oh, it's Megazord. Dude! Kill him! What?! Okay, that's gonna do it for this video. Sad that we did not get a win, but hey, you can't win them all every day. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye!
I have